One of the greatest discoveries of NLP is that people use 3 representation systems, namely audio, visual, and kinesthetic. There are 3 representation systems, which are divided into submodalities. By changing the submodalities, a belief pattern can be changed or a sense of addiction can be reduced. Submodalities can be studied for whichever obstacle the coach has. So, what is the submodality technique? For example, there are modalities for a smoker. If this person wants to quit, then submodalities of smoking are removed, and the submodalities of what he or she hates are filled into the removed area. Nevertheless, the effect of the submodalities technique can last 1 or 2 months. Therefore, it is useful to repeat the technique as much as you can. I always compare NLP techniques to everyday toothbrushing. If you brush your teeth once, there is no rule that you will not need to brush your teeth for a lifetime, right? I want to share the example of a lady who watches TV a lot. As a result, she gained weight and lived a very much unhealthy life. So she wants to be free from the addiction of watching TV. When I asked her what she didn't like, she replied, to feel cold. When we changed watching TV submodalities with being cold modalities, hours of watching TV decreased. So, how did we do this? As we are beginning the technique, we learn about the submodalities of watching TV. I wanted her to remember a state when she was watching TV, and then I asked the questions you can see on the screen. Then we made the same list of submodalities for feeling cold, which you will remember she hates it. And after 2 lists came out, I asked her to remember the moment of watching TV again and started to replace the submodalities with feeling cold modalities. Of course, the imagination of the coachee is also a very much important factor at this point. So the conversation went on like this. Okay, we got 2 lists. Now I want you to see the picture of watching TV. It was a movie at that moment. We will change it into a picture. It will be enough to freeze the film. Watching TV was a movie. So inform me when it is a picture. It is still bright, but a little bit smaller. I want you to make it smaller. And it is still clear, but far. The picture, the new picture, is still colorful, framed, and there is a sound. But it is not an inner sound anymore. It is an outer sound, and very noisy. I want you to hear that noisy sound. A slow, noisy sound. And I want you to be disturbed as much as you can. You are watching TV. There is an outer sound, noisy and slow. And you see yourself in a framed picture, colored, far. It is clear but small. It is a picture. And bright. So that is how I asked her to change the submodalities. Best regards.